Hello, I've got a book for you. Somebody asked for another Moose book, and now, of course, I can't remember. Maybe it was Cadence. I can't remember who it was, but somebody wanted another Moose book. So I have another Moose book. This book is by Robert Munsch. We've read some Robert Munsch books, and they are usually pretty good. We like Robert Munsch books. The pictures are by Michael Marchenko. He does a good job with pictures too. I like him. So this is Moose by Robert Munsch. Oh, I forgot to mention, Robert Munsch is from Canada, like me. One Saturday morning, Luke woke up very, very early. He got dressed, ate a bowl of cereal, and went outside. And there, standing by his treehouse, was a large, enormous moose. Then he ran around the yard 3 times and went inside to wake up his father. His father was asleep like this. He'd been on the computer till 3 in the morning. Luke said very quietly, "Daddy." He didn't wake up. Luke said a little louder, "Daddy." He still didn't wake up. Luke yelled as loud as he could, "Daddy!" He still didn't wake up, so Luke grabbed a pillow and whacked him on the head. His father jumped out of bed and yelled, "What's the matter? What's the matter? What's the matter?" "Out by my treehouse," said Luke, "is a large, enormous moose." "That's crazy," said his father. "There's no moose out by your treehouse. Moose do not come anywhere near the farm." Still, he decided to go see what was going on. He got dressed, opened up the back door, stepped outside, rubbed his eyes, opened them up, and yelled, "Moose!" That frightened the moose, and it jumped right up in the air and came down on him. Luke's father said, "Wah!" Luke said, "Daddy?" Luke decided to get his mother. His mother was asleep like this. She had been watching TV till 3 in the morning. Luke said very quietly, "Mommy." She didn't wake up. He said a little louder, "Mommy." She still didn't wake up. Luke yelled as loud as he could, "Mommy!" She still didn't wake up, so Luke took off his hat and whacked her on the head. His mother jumped out of bed and said, "What's the matter? What's the matter? What's the matter?" "Out by my treehouse," said Luke, "is a huge and enormous moose." "Don't be ridiculous," said his mother. "There are no moose in our backyard. Moose don't come anywhere near the farm." Still, she decided to go see what was going on. She got dressed, opened up the back door, stepped outside, rubbed her eyes, opened them up, and yelled, "Moose!" That frightened the moose, and it jumped right up in the air and came down on her. Luke's mother said, "Bah!" Luke said, "Mommy?" Luke wanted to get the moose off of his mother. He sat down and thought for a while. Then he got an idea. He ran to the kitchen, opened the refrigerator, and got out 3 big orange carrots. He held them out the door and said, "Here, Moosey, Moosey, Moosey." The moose came over and smelled 1 carrot. It ate the carrot. Crunch. Luke said, "I think I like this moose." The moose smelled another carrot. The moose ate the carrot. Crunch. Luke said, "I want to keep him for a pet." The moose smelled another carrot. The moose ate the carrot. Crunch. Luke said, "He can live in my treehouse." Just then his mother lifted her head and said, "Luke, Get me the broom. You mean a little broom for shooing away birdies? Said Luke. No, said his mother. Do you mean a medium-sized broom for shooing away bunny rabbits? Said Luke. No, said his mother. You don't mean a large, enormous broom for shooing away cute moosies? Said Luke. Yes, said his mother. So Luke got the large, enormous broom for shooing away cute moosies and gave it to his mom. That's a big broom. First, Luke's mother chased the moose around the yard. Then the moose chased Luke's mother around the yard. Then the moose ate the broom. This is not working, said Luke. Luke, said his father, get me a hose. Do you mean a little hose for chasing away birdies? Said Luke. No, said his father. Do you mean a medium-sized hose for chasing away bunny rabbits? Said Luke. No, said his father. You don't mean a large, enormous hose for chasing away cute moosies? Said Luke. Yes, said his father. So Luke got the large, enormous hose for chasing away the cute moosies and gave it to his father. That is a large, enormous hose. You think it's going to work this time? First, Luke's father chased the moose around the yard, and then the moose chased Luke's father around the yard, and then the moose took the hose and had a wonderful bath. This is not working, said Luke. Then Luke's 3 sisters came out of the house. Each one was holding a large, enormous squirt gun for squirting cute moosies. That will not work, said Luke. Moosies like water. Yes, it will work, said his sisters. Watch. They walked into the middle of the yard and yelled, Hey, Moosie! The moose turned around, saw the squirt guns, and yelled, Hunters! That works, said Luke. The moose ran into the kitchen, took some carrots out of the refrigerator, ran out the front door, and did not come back. See, said Luke's sisters. Then they squirted Luke. Skrulk, 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 and went back inside. Luke said, That was a cute moose. It can still live in my treehouse. Then he took the rest of the carrots out of the refrigerator and ran after it. The end. And that's another moose story.